the constant energy check. You don't give your energy freely, not because you're cold, but because you feel the cost of giving it. You notice how certain conversations linger in your mind, how certain people leave a residue, not dramatic, just enough to shift your internal state. So before you engage, something in you checks. Do I have the capacity for this? Will this feel balanced? Will I have to carry more than I should? People interpret this as distance, as disinterest, as you pulling away, but they don't feel what you feel. The after effect, the mental weight, the subtle drain. You're not avoiding people. You're calculating impact, the invisible cost. You can be present, engaged, even supportive, and still feel tired afterward. Not because the interaction was negative, because it required output. Listening deeply, tracking emotions, holding space without disrupting it. You give attention in a way that's immersive, and immersion takes energy. So when the interaction ends, you feel it. A quiet depletion. Others move on easily. You need time to recalibrate, and that creates confusion. Why does this affect me more than it should? It's not that you can't handle people. It's that you don't interact lightly. You absorb, process, and carry more than is visible. And that accumulation doesn't reset instantly. The nervous system pattern. There's a mechanism behind this: empathic load accumulation. Your nervous system doesn't just register your own state. It tracks and processes the emotional signals of others in parallel. Tone, tension, subtle shifts, your brain integrates them automatically. That creates depth of understanding. It also creates load. When multiple emotional inputs are processed without discharge, they stack. Not dramatically, gradually, until your system reaches a quiet saturation point. This isn't social anxiety. It's cumulative processing. Some people engage and release quickly. You engage and retain. This isn't weakness. It's high-capacity absorption. Your energy doesn't drop randomly. It drops after sustained internal processing that no one else sees. Signs of this wiring. You feel drained after deep conversations. You need silence after social interaction. You notice emotional shifts others ignore. You carry conversations in your mind long after they end. You don't just listen, you absorb. This isn't introversion, it's saturation. Most people engage and move on. You engage and integrate. And integration takes time. Your system doesn't skip. The identity reframe: you're not distant. You're protecting your energy. Your system processes connection deeply, and depth requires boundaries. That doesn't make you unavailable. It makes you selective with where your energy goes. This isn't withdrawal, it's preservation. This isn't coldness, it's capacity management. You don't avoid people because you don't care. You limit exposure because you care enough to stay regulated. And regulation allows you to show up fully, not depleted. You are not difficult for needing space. You are someone whose nervous system values balance over constant access. If you protect your energy this way, you're not alone here.